why he's such a priority pick right now, and that's why DWG picked him so much even last season where the meta wasn't solidified a lot of the time. Don't worry, Lucian, Showmaker on Lucian, always going to be good, always going to be solid, always going to guarantee you prio in almost any matchup. Roots being really good for the Ryze here. It's kind of a weird Ryze pick, actually, too, because we don't have that heavy of a dive. I mean, yeah, you have a front line here that can be stunned, but hold that thought.
Yep, Summon's going to go aggressive onto Khan here, and I think Khan knows that he's dead, as he's going to try and trade 1-for-1. Snippy snip, but it ain't enough. First blood goes over to Summit. I thought that perhaps Khan could have done it there, but not quite able to. And he'll go for a really nice reset off the back of that gank.
Yeah, it doesn't...
Their incredible investment of all of their champions should be able to grab this one. Canyon will pick that one up for himself.
This is a big L for LIIV SANDBOX if they can't turn something back.
Yeah, there's the Moonfall, but Summit is going to Heartbreaker it as Croco looking to go aggressive. Has to flash away, though, as Showmaker shows him the culling. Ghost's not going to be so lucky, though. As, yeah, Flash is not going to be able to get out, but Croco's going to suffer the same fate. LIIV SANDBOX grabbed themselves a couple of kills in the end in this game, but it was one traded back by DWG, and they got the Herald.
It's so backing. Teleporting, though, in to try to get some extra pressure here.
Yeah, big commitment. As you can see, Fate, he teleported up to the top lane as well, so it's actually a trade of teleports. Fate's just going to leave, so unfortunately, it's actually just teleport for teleport. As now, with the Rift Herald coming down, Shelly will be able to knock down these plates, and DWG are really looking for this snowball. They're going to force it.
Yeah, and LIIV SANDBOX just don't really respond at all. However, LIIV SANDBOX are also just going to cancel it because of minion wave, I guess.
Oh no, Ghost might just be dead. He does have Flash back available again, and now Prince is going to come on over. There's the Fate's Call. That gets the Flash, as we should be able to get Varus delivery, and yes, we do. Croco going to be able to lock down that kill. It's all too easy, as we'll see whether Canyon can do the same thing. He was waiting for the Heartbreaker, and there is the Flash. Moonfall, so smooth from Canyon.
And this is worth a lot more for DWG than I think this is for LIIV SANDBOX.
Oh no, they get the plates.
Yeah, they get the plates
Out of LIIV SANDBOX.
Gold-wise, yeah, for sure.
As, Showmaker's going to face check. There's the kickback. Realm Warp comes in. Croco bides his time, but yeah, Relentless Pursuit's pretty good ability as it turns out, and that tower's not there anymore. Showmaker, though, still going to have to do something pretty amazing in order to get out of this one, and I think maybe the amazing option he's going to go for is an execution, is the Flash.
There it is.
Okay, it is still going to go over to the Lee Sin. Don't know what that Flash was really about there on Prince's side, as he presses all of his summoner spells for absolutely no reason.
Yeah, that was a little bit odd. Meanwhile,
yeah, well, there's going to be the flash forward from Beryl, and Winds of War is going to kill Summit. So we just got weird stuff happening all over the place. Well,
yeah, this is definitely crazy, this game, but what Showmaker almost was able to accomplish there, outside of, failing to execute, was buying enough time for DWG to actually group up and contest this Rift Herald, but he wasn't able to do so. Again, it's very slight goal.
We go for Sherilda's next, I guess, with this very bursty Eclipse-style build. Lucian does proc it very effectively, of course, as Realm Warp going to get Fate and Croco out of there. They're looking for Khan, actually, off to the back end, but they're going to deliver Beryl in here, and I think he's a little bit too early. I don't know whether he has a stopwatch anymore. He does, as I believe that might have actually been Azonya's. They've traded 1-for-1, but Beryl's going to go down as well.
Imagine if Beryl had Flash there.
Oh, he did. That was just his. He hadn't actually used his stopwatch.
Yeah, no, he did not use a stopwatch, but he doesn't have one now. If he had Flash there, it would have been
purely for his matchup against Khan, so it's going to take a lot of damage from these lethality users. And yeah, DWG haven't actually checked it just yet. I don't believe they have
the
a
ward is
trinket either.
Yeah, they have no vision of this.
Canyon's going to move on in. Yeah, there's the control ward. Are they just flipping?
I mean,
that would be a very LIIV SANDBOX thing to do, as Croco going to kick Canyon out and then go back and secure the Baron. Beautifully done by the LIIV SANDBOX jungler.
Amazing. LIIV SANDBOX get away with this. So, we talked about how there were no objectives that taking out extremely well for them, and now they can actually look for this fight with a Baron buff.
Well, there's the flash in from Fate, but Canyon wanted it. Fate's going to go golden. Effort now in trouble as the mist is down. Good knockups. Fate's Call is going to save the Gragas, but not the Ryze as Khan dives on forward. That's some big burst from Showmaker. Let's see what else he can get done here as Croco trying to get out. Great Chains of Corruption this time from Ghost, who looks like he's got his eye in, and now Damwon Kia are going to get themselves to Soul Point and destroy all but one of those Baron buffs. So it looks like Sandbox, they turned their brain on and then turned it off again immediately.
That's how you take a lead. You know, you take each and every letter of the word lead and crumple it up into a big ball and toss it right in the bin with an engage like that. Fate's flash in, super puzzling there. Didn't have any great follow-up. Wasn't able to set up for anything there. Probably just walking away and wrapping around would have been the better choice. We'll watch the replay and see exactly what situation he was in, but
is over there. Effort was around the corner as well, so they could have brought him in. As here's another teleport invested, this time from LIIV SANDBOX as Prince. He can hop over this wall. Realm Warp to come in as Khan. Let's see how much time he can actually buy. Remember, there's no Baron to take, so they're easily going to be able to rotate out of this one. LIIV SANDBOX get the pick they're looking for, and there's no punish available.
No, Fate did have to use his teleport, so if he backs here, it's going to take him a minute to return.
Oh my goodness. Croco's going to flash out, as Showmaker's Culling does a heck of a lot of damage with this build.
LIIV SANDBOX are going to have to make a choice here. They can't split push and also only have 3 members on this Drake. You see the rotate around from Croco. Without Khan here, they're just going to force it. Fate's at half health.
25 seconds. 25 seconds. LIIV SANDBOX have to start the Drake or start a fight if they really want to maximize this man advantage. 15 seconds now on the clock. The Drake is down to 50% health. It's not going to be taken. But of course, Damwon Kia had Soul Point. They had the luxury.
However, for LIIV SANDBOX, and they know it, they're going to come over here and just start this right away.
Yeah, I think so.
LIIV
No
SANDBOX.
teleport, no Realm Warp for Fate. So he's not going to be able to get over here. The teleport is going to come through from Summit. Khan's going to be here as well as Damwon Kia. This might be the fight that they're wanting, but the Baron's already down to 2.5k health. Khan, can he actually keep himself alive as the Baron is taken by Damwon? The Zhonya's is, of course, there as Fate from over the wall is trying to do the damage, but Canyon also goes golden. And once again, LIIV SANDBOX make a great play and then fumble it. Unfortunately, the Flash Justice Punch will come through from Beryl, and Damwon Kia will just march up the mid lane. They're at least taking an inhibitor off this one.
Maybe even the game if they can get anybody down. Effort is looking for Showmaker. Oh, that's not going to be it. He's going to be dead.
He's trying to keep the minions alive to drag this game out for as long as possible, but I don't think it's going to quite be enough. As oh, the
almost airy.
Yeah, not going to do it.
Huge.
You're allowed to just have a little bit of a drink there.
Well,
but he's going to be all right as Teleport is going to bring Showmaker back with full health. And we've got, what, 17 seconds on Fate, 15 on Croco, 7 seconds on Summit. Prince is alive. It looks like we're going for the end. There's Damwon Kia. The first Nexus turret goes down. So does the Callista, I believe. Yeah, Prince is going to be completely evacuated from the situation. And the Nexus will fall at 35 minutes. Damwon Kia walk over to a Baron, take it, win a fight, win the game.
On top of this composition, LIIV SANDBOX have made some great changes. I think the Alistar pick is going to be great for the laning phase. The Syndra pick, as long as he doesn't end up getting rolled over by Showmaker, which he shouldn't, ends up being great in the mid to late game. This is not, you know, Showmaker going for lethality and all-inning him or anything like that either.
Yeah, well, there's a big old flash in from Beryl. Doesn't have the Magnet Storm, but they don't have a Varus. He just exploded. Effort also doesn't have his ult available as there's the flash forward, and Ghost grabs that kill also. Summit trying to answer on the top side, but I think Khan is close enough to his turret to be safe. And damn, that bottom lane is now burst wide open.
Yeah, that is massive here for sure. A little livestock.
Yeah. I like it when there's a theme. I like it when there's a theme.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be pretty boring to watch this one for the time being.
Ooh, okay, no. It's going to be Prince looking for it as Ghost. He knows that he's got a... never mind.
Well, the Q comes back up, and that's that.
Yeah. He didn't have flash or anything to reposition, and he just decided that he wanted to go for a fight and lost. Definitely more interesting in a lot of ways that Damwon fans probably not excited about. Is okay.
Summit's in big trouble.
Yeah, he's going to face check this one. In goes Canyon. There's the crash down. The flash not to go over the wall as Summit not going to be able to heartbreaker his way out of this one, and maybe they can snowball this one through as well as Effort still level 5, unfortunately. Trying to run away. Just the end of the boomerang will connect onto Effort. As he gets over the wall, I believe has his cooldowns available if he wants to re-engage, but Khan has the Mega Gnar as they look for the stuns. Oh, they managed to pop him before the transformation. Great bait to come through from Effort.
Yeah, and like, this is such a great performance from Prince so far here. Yeah, he did get picked in that early exchange where Damwon Kia had a bit of a party in the bottom side of the map, but he's made 2 great proactive plays back-to-back here when his teammates give him the opportunity to. And this is early game Varus actually really popping off. Imagine how he could do potentially later on in the game.
Yeah, true.
We're going to go all the way back to this moment. This is a barrel call. I'm going.
Nice!
There you go. No flash.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's not counterplay to that. Like, he is just dead.
So it's not Prince's fault in that moment, but in this is a little bit on Ghost. But the chains of corruption come through. He threads the needle on those to connect it there, and then Ghost decides to continue to engage. He does not have flash. He only had heal, and so I guess he was probably gonna die either way. As this is actually where you get that pick on the bottom side of the map, you feel great. But then you get a little bit greedy trying to get some more vision control around this Rift Herald, and you didn't see anything, you didn't know where anybody was on Damwon Kia. But the fact that he was able to get that kill, Prince was bottom side, means nobody was nearby. And so you should probably expect they're grouping around this massive objective that is the Herald. They still turn this around. A really proactive play here once again from Effort, but could have been much better. As we're going to go back to live. The Rift Herald did get picked up by Canyon and all this. Yep, time. If people are missing on the map, you just cannot be around Drink Fed Fate.
Ooh, yeah, in a bit of trouble here as there's the culling. Fate soaks the whole thing as the flash forward from Showmaker just to guarantee that the Syndra is well and truly dead. Thank you very much, Canyon, for your help. And Showmaker takes it away from there as now Shelly will enter the mid lane. Croco's going to try and defend.
It's such oppressive vision control from Damwon Kia too, because they have that vision control of the river, then they're pushing into the blue side jungle while this is happening. So LIIV Sandbox can't wrap around or try to punish this play from Showmaker because they just don't have any information. So they kill the Syndra, which you can do, you know, as Lucian, you have that kill price.
Interesting, like heading towards something like the Navari Quick Blades or whatever.
Yeah.
To get more of that CDR, but we'll see where he does decide to go.
It's very hard to execute this type of play too. Okay, Summit.
There's a big old Gnar into the wall and a very dead Viego. If first you don't succeed.
Oh
no! Croco comes at like 1 health, so Prince is going to be able to Gale Force him to death. The flash comes out from Canyon, so it's okay.
That
he didn't quite hit that and was able to give the kill over to Prince as well. Croco actually gigantic brain as Canyon underneath this turret. Let's see whether 4 members are going to be able to get this one done as Showmaker moves on over. Fate might just die here, and yes, he will. Effort also, he's got the unbreakable will, but I don't know whether he's going to have his life for much longer as I take it all back. Prince, massive damage from this Varus. Q is going to connect there as Barrel's going to be able to bait them in with his stopwatch.
Effort once more though. Yep. He's not done.
Teleport comes through from...
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's really done.
Oh, no. Oh, man, this series is messy.
It's real messy, but it's real fun.
Oh, man. You know, I don't know. Did you watch a lot of Friends? I'm a big Friends guy, as you
LIIV Sandbox grouped up as 5 as Shirley's going to pop down in the river. Feeling nice about that. Hasn't had a river holiday for quite some time. As Croco looking for the flank, but Showmaker spots him immediately. Beryl holding onto that crash down as Ghost, there's a heck of a lot of spears in there as in goes Canyon once again, but he's engaging onto Effort. Not exactly the priority target as Canyon still has about full health as, there's the face call as Khan dives on in, gets a bunch of stopwatches as Prince is free hitting. That's a little bit scary. Can he kite this one out? Great Gale Force, but it's not quite going to be enough as now Croco's in trouble. And Canyon is honestly the entirety of Damwon almost by himself right now as he is so damn strong. Ghost did so much damage in that fight as well, and that's the ace. That could just be the Baron here at 22 minutes.
It definitely is going to be with the ease of clear, that you have with this comp now on this Baron with Showmaker here. It's just really easy to actually make sure that you line this one up. And Prince was in really good position throughout this fight. At first, he's there to look for the potential Baron steal. See him charge it up, actually, as soon as Canyon goes in. Not able to steal it away, but he's over here on the left side of the map, and Croco threatening Khan and Showmaker here makes it possible for him to do tons of damage. But Meryl is such a god for this setup. Khan comes through, follows him on the engage, and even though Prince does tons and tons of damage, the end result was always going to be the war of attrition is won by Damwon Kia. Once the cooldowns are up for LIIV Sandbox, you can't peel for the Varus anymore. You can see the potential that he has in these upcoming team fights, though, to really carry mid-wave out and get a free
drink. That cheeky ward in the back of the pit as Beryl just gets rid of it. So I was about to talk about it, but the ward... Oh, no, it's going to survive. All right. The rest of LIIV Sandbox coming over here is Showmaker, just going to give him a back massage. And with this build, it feels a little bit like that. It's all right, Chains of Corruption, connect onto Canyon, but of course he's got the Zhonyas as Yes Summit. Just getting zoned out of this one. He's a big part of their team fight as Khan pops over the wall. Croco gonna be in a bit of trouble here as there's the Ocean Soul, and Sandbox are like, I guess we don't do anything about this because they were too late.
It's hard.
And now that he's on the Diana, he's really feeling it.
Look at Barrel's positioning here. It's so hard to even walk towards the Baron as LIIV Sandbox right now.
Man, I mean, someone here just need to throw their wallets up into the air, and they should be able to beat LIIV Sandbox. So let's see whether they can out-finesse it as Effort looks for it, doesn't quite find it, and Canyon looks to be trying to do this one by himself, but he's going to fall first in this fight. Prince goes golden, Showmaker finds the backline, but also finds 4 members of LIIV Sandbox. There's the stopwatch. He's still pretty high health as Effort's going to be taken down. What do they do about this guy? As Showmaker, didn't have quite the vision onto Croco. Croco limps away, and Showmaker's just going to get down to business, taking down this Baron.
And, you know, this fight was a lot of opportunity, a lot of, you know, options all removed by one Zhonya. It's like, watch how many things are mistimed on Canyon here. That's why I made that really high-pitched sound. Like, okay, he dodges the Chains of Corruption, and then like, okay, he dodges the Sun, okay, he dodges the Scatter Weak. It's like, Canyon's like, okay, you guys just missed everything. And then he still dies, but look at all the damage that's done in the interim. Like, every cooldown was blown on a Golden Canyon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the team fight in a nutshell.
But also, like, while that was all happening, Wolf, and yes, he did incredibly well and soaked all of the abilities, but what that did was it meant that this Bruiser Lucian over here, who's built like a set, is just in the middle of 4 people and not dying.
Exactly, like everybody's using their abilities
options as far as like diving on top of and taking out, because we've got double GA and Azonias elsewhere. So it's feeling like a little bit of an impossible task for LIIV Sandbox, especially given just how far ahead Damwon Kia are.
Yeah, it's, I mean, so hard.
There's another culling. Just a bit of a back massage there, not too much. There's Chains of Corruption. Gonna go completely wide, Effort. Oh dear.
Canyon 1v4.
It's just like a set play that he goes in for, and unfortunately Effort just dies as a result. As Khan looking to push on forward, Showmaker fighting on the bottom side, just soaks an entire ultimate from the Syndra as he's now just dancing around. It's like vintage Uzi, really beautiful to watch here from Showmaker. As diving on forward his summit, now he might have found some of the resets, but nope, just smashed against the wall, and Prince, yeah, even the fountain can't save you. It's the 2-0 for Damwon Kia, and they move to 1 match behind Genji.